Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good morning, children. I hope you are fine and be safe, okay? And wash your hands properly. So, in the previous class, we have learned the lesson, right? Half of the lesson we have explained. So, let's continue with the next para. So, which way did he turn when he left the restaurant? So, the file is asking that which way the robber left the restaurant. In which way? Do you hear a motorcycle start on that to escape the food? Asked the pretty's mother. So as she's asking about that, did you get any sound of motorcycles and all? So like that they are asking. So she's telling that I have no idea, said the manager, surrounding irritated. I told you to make me turn around as soon as he entered. I could see thing after that. Let's call the police now and don't touch anything. So after the rumoring and all the talking of here and there, so just say we'll stop here, we stop our talking and ended here, and we'll call the police now and don't touch anything, okay? So he will be investigating, okay? So look here, the manager started. No, you look here, said Pretty. If your back was turned to the thief all the time, how did you notice that they was wearing a t-shirt with the picture of eagle on a back? So she's asking that if your turn was back to the rob, and how did you know that he's wearing a t-shirt and a eagle on her picture? So when Preeti pointed that out, her parents started asking the question. As before long, he broke down and admitted stealing the money. So after that, she has accepted his mistake. Sorry, he has accepted his mistake that he has robbed the restaurant and steal the money. So this is a story of a father, mother, and a son who owns the restaurant, and what they do, they sell the foods like and all. They run the restaurants, right? So let's watch the animation of the stories also.
Who robbed the restaurant? Dine Out was the restaurant managed by Preeti's family. She loved the restaurant. Preeti's parents hired a manager to take care of the restaurant. Preeti did not like the manager. There was something about the way he looked over his shoulder all the time, as if he was up to something. He was not even friendly with the staff. Late one evening, the phone rang. She climbed out of bed and pressed her ear against the wall. Her father was talking on the phone. The manager informed him that a robber came in and stole all the money from the cash box. Preeti and her parents went to the restaurant. The manager was waiting inside, standing near the empty cash box. Preeti's father asked Mr. Ganesh what exactly happened. Mr. Ganesh told him that when he was walking towards the door to lock it, a man burst in and shouted at him to turn around immediately and to face the other way. He did as he was told, and the man took the money from the cash box and fled. Preeti's mother asked the manager which way the robber turned when he left the restaurant. She also asked whether he heard a motorcycle start or whether he escaped on foot. The manager, sounding irritated, said that he had no idea. When Preeti's father decided to call the police, Preeti interrupted by saying not to bother because Mr. Ganesh was lying about the robber. She was sure he took all the money himself. Preeti went on to say that if the manager's back was turned to the thief all the time, how did the manager notice that he was wearing a t-shirt with a picture of an eagle on the back? He broke down and admitted to stealing the money.
So after listening this story, we have got all the important points, right? So let's continue with the next page. So let's go for the next page. So here are some of the glossary words, right? Higher, exclaiming, hung up, pressurized, upsetting, back away, investigate, interrupt, broke down, replacement, right? So what you have to do is you have to just read around and write in your notebook, okay? So it's answering word. We'll be doing this all in the further section, okay? In the classroom section, the name of the restaurant was Dine. The restaurant was initially run by the Pretty's father. So the manager called late one night to report that a restaurant was robbed. Preeti pressed